Okay, so today we'll learn about some of the calculations that came in our exam. So we'll start with question number 1. So before that, I want to tell you some of the few things. That one is a bit recap about our previous classes. So that one, this one, we all know that there is key B, right? Key B means 1024, or it can be 2 to the power 10. Then there is kilo, which is 10 to the power 3, or we can say 1000. We all know this. Then sometimes we are getting the symbol for kilo is K, big letter K. That means this is the symbol of a kilo, whereas kibi is similar like this. This one means kibi. Okay, now it comes to for the byte and bit. Byte and bit. Byte is not represent for data transfer as a second, whereas bit we can consider it as a second for a data transfer, right? So some of the question you will get, like they will ask you that certain file will transfer how many second, or what will be the transfer rate. So always try to convert byte to bit during that type of question. So where here we all know that one byte equals to 8 bits, right? Then 1 byte equals to 8 bit, and the symbol for byte is this is the symbol for byte. Whereas bit, sometimes you will see that bit will come like this way, or it will also come something like this way, like bit per second or b per s, small letter b, which represent this is a bit. One of the example here, if you can see one of the example here, it is saying that megabyte mbps. So mbps means megabit per second. Okay, and the other example is this bit per second. This means also megabit per second. So if you don't understand anything, just let me know, okay? Comment section, then I will know. Okay, then we will complete this one. So here it is saying that a data file of 500 megabyte that need to be transmitted over a network with a bandwidth of 10 megabits per second. Calculate the time required to transmit the file. It will be better if you write everything that I show you on the screen. Okay, so it will be help you to remember. Besides that, I also give you the note, but still if you write it, it will give you some short-term revise. If you want to write it, just let me know. Then question number 1, they are saying that a data file of 500 megabyte that need to be transmitted over a network with a bandwidth of 10 megabit per second. That means this is a data file, right? So this one considered as data files. So data file is 500 megabyte, right? MB means megabyte, whereas the transfer per second, that means bandwidth is 10 mbps, that means 10 megabit per second. So the formula for the time, I already give you the formula. This is the data transfer rate. So transmission time equals to, so we will write time equals to file size divided by bandwidth or speed, right? Because but they are giving us the bandwidth, so it will be bandwidth. So then what will be the file size? File size is 500. So it is 500, whereas the bandwidth is 10 megabyte per second, right? Megabit per second. Sorry, this one is megabit per second, but here it is megabyte, right? So we all know how to, for the mega, it is 10 to the power 6, right? So how to remove this mega? We will just add 500 into 10 to the power 6. Then it is not in mega now, but it is will be in byte because I don't do anything with byte. Divided by 10 into again 10 to the power 6 bit per second. Okay, I remove just this. So this one, instead of m, I put 10 to the power 6, 10 to the power 6. Okay, this one is in b, big B. That means this one is byte and this one is bit. Now I need to shift this to bit. Why I need to shift this to bit? Because I already mentioned that byte is not represent for data transfer rate as a second, whereas bit is mostly represent as a data transfer rate second, right? So we just convert this to bit. So we all know that 1 byte equals to 8 bits, right? So that means this one will be 500 into 10 to the power 6 into 8 divided by 10 into 10 to the power 6. So this will be the answer for question number 1. And this is the expression, because in your exam they won't give you the calculator, so you have to just came up with the expression. So is it okay, Shira? You understand it? Then we'll move to question number 6. This is one of the question that came in the exam. So where it is saying that 𝐂𝐏𝐑 camera produces, no, we start with question number 5 then. Okay, so 5 is also one of the important. It is saying that how long does it take to back up a 7.8 gigabyte database using a 1.536 megabit per second connection? That means it's a similar like question number 1. I think you can do it, but still I show you how to do this. So this one is long, right? How long? That means they are asking for you about the time. Backup database, that means this is the database file. So the file is 7.8 GB, this gigabyte, whereas the connection speed megabyte per second, this is the speed. So speed is 1.536 megabyte per second. Then we have to calculate the time. So for time equals to file size divided by speed, because here we have speed, here we don't have speed, because in our formula they mentioned that it is either speed or either bandwidth. Now what will be the file size? File size is 7.8 gigabyte and the speed is 1.3536 megabyte per second. So we will do the same thing here as well. We will just want to shift this giga. So for shifting this giga, it mega is 10 to the power 6, giga is 10 to the power 9. So here it will be 7.8 into 10 to the power 9. It will be in byte because we just take out the giga. Now we also wanted to take out the mega as well. So that for that one we have to multiply by 10 to the power 6. So 1.536 into 10 to the power 6. So it will be in bits per second. Now because I have to calculate the time, that's why I want to shift this byte to bits. So for that thing I have to again into 8, because 1 byte equals to 8 bits. So this one will be in bits now, divided by 1.536 into 10 to the power 6 bit per second. So we will get the answer, right? So this will be the answer for our question. So bit. So the answer will be in second. Now we will move to question number. Yeah, okay, sure, no issue. Just let me know if you understand this question or not. Okay, I just show you how to do everything, a bit of the thing. You understand it, right? Now, okay. So question number 6 is, okay, question number 6 is, 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐶 camera produces images that are 400 pixel high, 6000 pixels wide, and use 12 bit per pixel for storage. Give the size of a single image in a maybe byte. That means here they already ask us to transfer this to maybe bytes. Okay, maybe bytes. So I already mentioned that when there is a picture, just calculate height into width. But if they give you some of the storage like 12 bit per pixel, similar like that, just multiply that one as well. So they mention 400 4000 pixel, right? They also mention 4000 pixel, then they mention 6000 pixel and 12 bit per pixel for storage. So this one will the image size, single image size. Okay, always follow this type of thing because they will ask you similar type of question. They will add you give you the height and width of a pixel, and then ask you about, and then also give you the 12 bit per pixel for storage, similar like that. Maybe they can change, instead of 12 they can change to 8. So for these things we can add 4000 into 6000 into bit. So the formula is width into height into bit. Okay, so 4000 into 600 into 12. Sorry, 12, is it 12? Yes, 12. But they are saying that we need to give the answer is maybe byte, in maybe byte. So this one is in bits because 12 is in bits and both are in pixels. So this one is in bits. So now we have to convert to Megi. So how to convert this to Megi? Megi means 1024 into 1024, right? So how to transfer this to Megi? For shifting this to Megi, we have to divide. So we have to divide 4000 into 6000 into 12 divided by 1024 into 1024. And for bit we need to transfer it to, they're saying that we need to transfer it to byte. So bit we have to change it to byte. So when we are changing to bit to byte, we all know that 8 bit equals to 1 byte, right? So 1 bit equals to 1 by 8 byte. So when it comes to here, when I want to change it bits to byte, we have to divide by 8. So this will be the answer. Okay, this will be the answer for question number 6. Now we will move to question number 7. So question number 7, it is saying that 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐶 wants to upload 100 megabyte of images to the cloud storage site. The site restrict uploaded to a maximum of 256 kilobits per second. Identify the expression that give the minimum time needed for the image to be uploaded. The same thing, here we have to calculate the time, right? And they are saying that image, this is the wants to upload এত megabyte of images. So 100 megabyte. This one is a symbol for megabyte, right? So file size here is 100 megabyte is the file size, and the per second, that means this is the speed. So speed is 256 kilobits per second, right? So kilobits per second. So now we have to calculate the time. So for the time, again here it will be file size divided by speed. So what is the file size? File size is 100 megabyte divided by 256 kilo. The symbol for the kilo is K, right? Kilo bit per second. That means it will be in small b. So bit per second. Now they are saying that we have to change it to a expression. So this one is in bit, this one is in byte, this one is in kilo, this one is in megi. So just we need to match this all in the same level. So what I want to do, I just want to remove this megi. So if I want to shift this megi, then what I have to do, into 1024 into 1024, right? 1024 into 1024, but this one is byte, okay, divided by this one is kilo means 10 to the power 3 or 1000. So 256 into 1000 byte per second. So this one is now byte per second, this one is byte, sorry, this one is bit per second, this one is byte. So we just need to shift this to bit. So 100 into 1024 into 1024 into bit will be 8 divided by 256 into 1000 into 1000. So this one will be the answer. But sometimes they can ask you some of the other they can give you a b c d level type of option, then you have to choose. Like here I shift everything in byte, sorry, bit. But some of the time the inside your question they can ask you not to shift in byte, shift in bits. Sorry, I shift in bits, but suppose in your exam they can ask you to shift in byte, not bits. So for that reason, what we will do, for if we need to shift it in byte only, not bits, so for that reason 100 into 1024 into 1024, because this one is already in byte, right? So we won't do anything with this, but this one is in bits. So for that thing, 256 into 1000 bits need to convert to bytes. So for that reason it will be divided by 8. Now it is become byte. So this one can be the another answer. So it's depend, they can give you a number of multiple choice question, or maybe they can ask you to show the expression only. Okay, so just wait 1 minute.